Hey, it's Sohaila, just checking in with you to talk to you a little bit about setbacks and oopsies. Some people call it falling off the wagon. Whatever it is, if you've worked with me before, you might have heard me say, I think of like riding on your wagon. And as you fall off, you put your hand behind you. And when you fall, you spring back up and you use your hand to push you. And so, or you can just, lay out and fall and say it's just too hard or it's just too much. So I guess I just wanted to jump on here and encourage you to just push off and call it life. It's not a destination, it's a journey. And the research even shows if you think of lifestyle as a destination and then you get somewhere, then you're gonna go somewhere else. You're gonna either fall backwards or try something new. And when you make a sustainable lifestyle change that you find really works, instead of thinking of it as a destination, you want to think of it as a journey, and it has spots along it. And some of them are rougher spots or patchy or rocky, and some of them are really beautiful and serene. And so as you go through the holidays, a lot of times people do have some stressful moments that are extra stressful through the holidays. And if you do have, an emotional eating day or a day that there's a big party at your office and you've done your best but you overdid it, here's what I want you to know. Tomorrow's a new day. When I ask people who have done my various programs what their most meaningful nugget is, that's what I usually call it, almost every single person in every single different setting says finally understanding progress, not perfection, has meant the world to me when they realize, oh wait, perfection is not attainable. Progress is. Progress takes consistent, imperfect movement towards the goal. And so I just want to encourage you that if you feel like you've been set back, maybe you had a sick kid and you haven't been to the gym in a week. Hopefully you've used some of our Take 10s if that's the case. Maybe you've been sick yourself or other things have held you back. Or you had a trip and travel and you've got kids in hotels or whatever it is. There are things in life that'll set you back a little bit. Hopefully you've gained insight in becoming more strategic so that your setbacks are less and less, and you find ways to move and to monitor your splurges and to choose healthy, fiber-rich foods most of the time. But if you do find yourself being set back, just spring. Use it as a spring. If you're falling backwards and you spring up, you've got even more momentum to go forward. So I want you to think of it as a forward spring instead of falling off the wagon. Okay, so I want you to picture that. Remember some of the meaningful mantras that we've talked about since the beginning of this journey and replay those over in your head like a great coach would, right there sitting on your shoulder. Or you can picture me cheering you on like a little angel here, even when there's a devil on one side. We'll kick that devil off and then the angel will be the louder voice. And so I just want to encourage you to keep on keeping on. Try to put some patterns together where you can see, okay, I tend to do this. If I go home first, for example, when I used to work full-time off-site, if I came home before I went to the gym, that was a bust. I hardly ever could make myself go back to the gym, get out of my fuzzy slippers or whatever it was. So it might be that the strategies that you need to put back in place. It might be like, okay, I need to pack my bag so that I go to the gym on my lunch break or on the way to work or on the way home or whatever it is that makes it really smooth so it's so easy for you to set yourself up for success. There's lots of different ways to do that. Might be that you pack your lunch or that you do a prep day and you've slipped away from that, or a prep hour or a prep 10 minutes, whatever it is. So make sure you employ those things that work, spring back up and keep making baby steps of progress towards perfection. And the research shows that the bigger the obstacle, the smaller the steps that are effective for it. So holidays are a big obstacle, so keep making those small steps. Keep burning those little 100-calorie and 200-calorie, 300, 600 from your action bank, and keep strategically splurging if you're gonna splurge. You don't have to. And then keep fueling yourself wisely so that you have the energy to fully enjoy the holidays and the people that you love, and to get that shopping done and to get that worship time in and all the things that make the holidays so special. Hope you have a great day.